I don't. That's a lot to say.
I spend maybe 5, 10, sometimes more hours a week playing the game. Like I
would just do it for passion, you know.
Yeah, but then you can also make money on it. And
when I was playing Call of Duty, we would play I play every now and then, maybe like once a month or two.
Yeah.
You know? But when I was playing like once a week, my friends often asked me why I don't stream, and I was saying the last thing I want to do in my free time is
monetize your joy.
Is that, but also spend more time filming. At home. Let's take a break from filming to go film.
And film more. Yeah. It's a different.
Also, I'm not very good at.
It would not be good gameplay.
No, but that's not why they're watching. They're not watching to get better. They're watching because they'd
be clowning me in the comments.
Well, they probably want me to make
they'd be teaching you
to jokes and stuff. I'm not good at video games, so I really have to concentrate to play well or to play at all. So much of my mind space is occupied.
Yeah, it's funny watching the episodes of Survival Mode and just seeing. There's so many times when both of us are just like staring at
just furrowed brow, just very, very intently staring. I think even there's the finale of Survival Mode this season. Shane even makes a comment saying I know most streamers are cracking jokes while they're playing, but we're just focusing on playing right now, so we can deal with it.
That line happens right before
the craziest thing happened. You guys really had a good treat that last episode.
I can't wait enough for that. Well, I'll have to try some Valorant.
Maybe we can do a 5v5 and get some, maybe we'll get 2 other streamers involved. I do want to be a Valorant content creator. It would be dope if I had the time.
He's just putting it out there.
Riot, can you invite me to your Valorant events? I am so jealous of when they have all the streamers on there.
Well, I'll say the same to Epic.
Riot owns
Riot.
Epic, send me V-Bucks.
Riot, send me. Oh, I actually got V-Bucks from Riot. So
how does
thank you.
In Valorant, can you get little skins and stuff?
Oh, skins, gun buddies, scanners. Oh man,
yeah. What the fuck is a gun buddy?
A gun buddy is a
somebody that handles
little token on your gun.
Oh, like a charm.
That's cute.
Yeah,
it's real cute.
But you don't have. There's no it's like body skins. They're only guns.
You can't be Jack Skellington doing the grading.
Absolutely.
It's like when you put stickers on your hydro flask, except it's a gun.
Yeah.
If I had a gun, I'd put a bunch of stickers on it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have any guns though.
No.
Just these. And then for the listeners, I flexed in. Everybody.
And his team's on his sweatshirt.
My shirt just ripped up.
Shout out to my favorite players out there.
Ooh.
Tens. Jing.
Can't imagine watching Fortnite.
Oh, it's so much fun. I love watching streamers. I do that more than playing. You know what? To get in the game mode of playing, you have to be energized and alert and ready, right? No?
I'm never ready.
Oh, okay.
When I play Fortnite, I am never ready.
That's true, neither am I. I'm not ready. Well, I'm never ready. Not that. I'm literally never ready.
My record reflects that.
So does my KDR, which is kill death ratio.
Yeah, because your KD. I'm guessing your KDR is 0-0.
No, guess actually
because you tell me that you sit in a corner with a little shotgun.
Don't you hide in bushes and stuff?
I don't hide. I move strategically through buildings. I don't stay in one spot.
Do you go into rooms and close the doors behind you?
No. Here's what I'll do. I will schedule my movements around other people. I will make my movements based on the movement of other players. So if I'm moving in the shadows and I see somebody going to a building, I'll sneak around that building. And then I'll go,
it's called a rat. You're a rat.
No. See, a rat would just sit in a room with their gun at the door. What I do is if I see somebody's in a house, I will go around and position myself.
That's what a rat does.
I will go around and position myself so that when they walk out of that house, I can kill them so I have an advantage. And then I'll move on. And then I'll do that. I'll position myself in ways so that I know someone's going to come to me. But I don't stay in any place for more than a minute or two. Because that's how you die.
This past week, I just started capturing all my games.
Yeah.
So that's where you record while you're playing.
Oh, capture. I thought you meant you were
just in case something really good happens.
Screen capturing, video play. Yeah. Recording.
Oh, useless footage there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we get a highlight reel?
His highlight reel looks like Adam Scott.
I was like, are you getting sentimental? I was like, are you getting sentimental?
It was so momentous.
This is the trash.
This
She's coming!
Yeah. There was no way we were going to win, and it was was just this. It was just me and Sarah at the end.
Hey,
and
bitch.
it was
What's
just.
that?
It was stunning.
I see
How
you.
did you pull off the W? Like, what was the... Walk us
Do
through.
you have a snack
So
for
I'm
me to
on the
open?
mountain.
You want chips?
Appliances, there's never been a better time to renew your kitchen than now. You can save up to $2,000 on select TV profile appliance packages and up to $3,000
You're welcome.
on
I
select
love you.
cafe brand appliance packages.
Do you need your butt to be
There are more
changed?
options than ever, like cafes customized home
Thank you.
appliances and
You
hardware.
need your butt to be changed.
Personalized
Don't
or
hide
space.
under the bed.
GE Profile's smarter innovation to help make
She's
the best
hiding under
use
the
of
bed.
it. Come into Gerhardt's Appliances.
And her butt needs
The
to be
circle's
changed.
closing.
Yeah,
Up on the
high
mountain
ground.
with Sarah and my friend Brian.
Okay.
We thought we were in a good spot, and then there were a couple other mountain peaks near us. Each one sort of has a small team of people on it, and they're all sniping at each other.
Do you see the glint of the sniper's
You do see the glint.
Nice.
So one of us gets shot. We resurrect. The circle's closing. We're like, this is crazy. We got to get off this mountain. We hit the jump pad. I think Sarah or Brian did. It wasn't me.
That's what I was looking for.
We hit the jump pad. We're kind of scrambling because we're like, where do we land? Where do we land? We're approaching one mountain peak, which we should have known was the one that had a bunch of snipers on it, but we got turned around during the jump. And as we're flying toward it, we're like, oh, fuck, we can't land there. There's a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
But we're midair.
He
and we
plays
just,
with
like,
his brother and his
separate.
wife.
And we have no plan.
Yeah.
So
We all get
cute.
stranded separately. We're each sort of in no man's land,
Yeah.
while other teams are still kind of fighting each other, but we're each sort of running into people and fighting them. Brian gets killed.
Yeah.
Now it's me and Sarah. I think there's a part in the video where I see someone approaching Sarah, and I'm like, I'm coming, I'm gonna help you, and I start shooting them, and I just see her annihilate them with a shotgun, and I was like, it's a beautiful boomstick. Sarah rendezvous with me at this point because I've gone back and watched it from the enemies' perspectives.
Yeah.
They're dealing with other people. They were preoccupied. The final circle of the match is getting real tight. Is this sewer? There's an underground.
Stop
that we
eating
know about
chips
'cause we
under my
always land
bed
there.
and
I'm
get
like,
your butt changed
we
by
gotta
your
go to the sewer.
father.
Let's just go to the sewer and hide there. We go to the sewer. We drop our medallion.
What is this
because,
show?
To try to lure them there. We get into the
Okay,
sewer.
okay.
We're waiting for like a minute.
Yeah.
And
Don't
then we
clap her
hear the
out.
last team. We hear a car pull up above us. And we're just like, they're gonna
Did you
fucking kill us. There's 3 of them left. There's only 2 of us.
Why are you hiding?
We hear them enter the
Want me to
sewer,
get the couch?
and they pop up from the ground from the sewer grate,
Get out
and
from
we
under there. I'll
just
get the
one
couch.
by one
She needs to get
annihilate them.
changed.
Sarah
Stop
gets
talking
killed
about
like
the
at the
couch.
very end,
Change
but
that
she got
booty.
enough
I just wanna
shots
get
on the
around.
last guy.
Yeah, to tenderize.
And then it's just me and the last guy shooting each other, and then he died.
I gotta see this game.
It was really the most thrilling moment of my entire life.
No,
Oh.
final circle moments are always amazing.
You won, so you won this battle royale.
Yeah.
How often are you winning these battle? Because like it's a billion teams.
No, it's 25 teams.
We actually win pretty frequently too. We use strategy.
That he did use strategy.
We do too. I'm saying the strategy. The game strategy.
No.
I only fire my gun if I have to.
It's
No, I'm
very
on the floor,
funny
okay.
because if you told me like 2 years ago that I would be talking this passionately about Fortnite, I would
You guys
think it
are
was fully
stupid.
insane. But I encourage everyone out there to play Fortnite. I think it's the most fun you can have.
What time of
The
the night was
most
it?
with
fun
pals.
you
I was trying to
can
figure out how sweaty it was.
Ooh, it was sweaty, brother. Yeah.
Romantic person.
Is it a sweaty game or is it more like a fun game?
I find that every time they start a new chapter or season, I don't know how they divide them.
Oh, it gets really
It's
tough.
sweaty at the top, and then sweaty is a term that they use for people who are just out there, who are just like way too good, who put in way too many hours,
Yeah.
and you're like, why are you? Leave me alone.
Past like 11 p.m., the sweats are.
Go become a serial killer, you know? Just log off. It's always very sweaty at the top, and then it dips down, and then it slowly builds back up toward the end of the chapter.
Yeah, because most people don't play to get the wins. They play to get their kills, essentially. Just because they're like trying to be a streamer, you need to get like 36 kills. No one wants to watch somebody win a battle royale by sneaking
I
around.
just play to have fun with pals, you know?
Yeah, and you're from some fun conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The weather has been wild lately. It's hot, it's cold, it's raining, it's not. The temperature in my home just can't keep up with the rapid changes. But thank goodness for Miracle Made bed sheets. because they have what I need to keep the perfect temperature all night long. Inspired by NASA, Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics and makes temperature-regulating bedding so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. The infused silver also prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other bed sheets. No more of those gross odors. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands, and they feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels. Go to trymiracle.com/watcher to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40% off. And if you use our promo WATCHER at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20% off. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/watcher and use the code WATCHER to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/watcher to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode.
I've never talked about anything as passionately as I talk about Fortnite. It's so strange. It's so strange.
You know what it is, too, though? Because you play Fortnite with Sarah. I play Valorant with Tammy.
Do you really?
And I think that's kind of what makes it so fun, and it's why I've been able to spend more time playing it.
Does she play on a separate PC?
We're both on different PCs.
Whoa!
So this is what actually happened.
Is your wedding going to be gamer themed?
No, no. I don't want that.
Let's have your headsets on.
But so what actually happened is I was playing StarCraft. I used to play StarCraft with Simu and my buddy Jason and Chris.
Yeah.
And then they all moved to Valorant. But Valorant, you can't play on a map.
Right.
So I wasn't playing with them. And then Simu, generous guy, he was like, I want you to play with us.
Just send you a PC?
He sent me a laptop.
Oh, a laptop.
A laptop. And I was like, I don't have time to play right now. I'm so busy with Watcher. You guys. And then Tammy was like, I'll play. So she jumped on first.
That's fun.
And she demonstrated this knack for the game that I had not ever seen, before. Like, she's just so talented at the game, just naturally, without even having played it before. Cause I got in there like, how do you, I'm not an FPS person.
Yeah.
So from then I was watching her play. Then I got jealous. I wanted to play with her, and then we got another the same laptop, and then we started playing together. So.
We're not a gaming household over here.
I can't imagine Mari playing.
Does Mari play any video game?
No, she's kind of like. I mean, I barely play video games. I play maybe once every couple of
But
months.
that's good though, because you don't want. I've seen gaming be a problem for a relationship if both parties aren't on the same page.
Yeah.
But it's like Gone Girl.
Matt just pointed at himself.
Gone Girl.
Oh my God. That's the problem. You were like this kind of, so I was like, maybe he's the problem.
We spend a lot of time watching TV and movies.
Those are good.
We don't have a lot of time to game. The only time I game is after
Excuse
she goes to sleep.
you okay?
I'm really sleepy by then, and I don't
She
even
probably
want to do
screamed
What if she was to play a game, what would it be?
because she's
that.
probably
We
should have
played
eaten her
Overcooked
chips.
a little bit over the pandemic, but
She probably
honestly,
just
every time I play
rage
video
screamed
games,
in
there's
his
a lot of
face.
friends
He's like,
Overcooked is really fun because it's like, hey, do you want to argue with your friends?
Yeah.
Do you want to get really mad at each other? It's fun. I always
like,
hated
square
that
up.
game.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't like video games that much, but I love board games.
What?
And we do.
What are
Mari
you
and I
doing?
and our friends will often have board game nights. That's more fun to me. There's something about a
don't
video
eat
game.
my daughter's
I've just
chips.
never been good at them.
Get down.
I'm okay enough
Thank
to
you.
play along, but I'm not good at them.
I think you do the same thing I do, which is we play because our friends are playing.
Exactly.
Like, I only got into it because Simu and our other friends were all into this.
For example, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox because I bought Red Dead Redemption off Shane's insistence, and I was like, yeah, this game's fucking amazing. It took me a year to finish that. And then I bought Red Dead Redemption 2, and I still haven't unwrapped it from the package.
I was watching a lot of clips from that on YouTube this week for some reason.
Every now and then I'll be in the shower maybe I should play Red Dead Redemption 2, and it just feels like homework to me for some reason. And I don't know why, but there's something about a board game where it's more just, it's not so much about the skills, more about the interaction. Like, I used to play video games a lot with my cousins on couch multiplayer.
Yeah.
Which for people who are listening, that's literally sitting on a couch with all your friends and playing in the same room, that was the best.
That was crazy because you'd have a split screen. You could see everybody else.
Yeah, but you're there to talk shit. You're not there to like actually be the best, you know. Whereas like when you play online, it does kind of fit into this like idea that you have to be at least good enough. Otherwise, you kind of drag the whole team down.
You just have to find the right people to play with, though. Too. That's the hardest thing. Is like some people take it too seriously.
I play now every now and then just to hang out with my cousins because I don't see them that much. I see my friends in person now because we started during the pandemic. That's the only reason I started playing Call of Duty was so I could literally talk to my friends during the pandemic. And then once the pandemic ended, we all stopped playing, and now we just hang out and watch Lakers games or Lakers. Oh, and also we got a. Have you played Blood on the Clock Tower?
No.
Is it a video game?
No, it's a board game.
I've never heard of it.
Well, that's enough Valorant. That's enough video game talk for today. Sorry to everybody who doesn't care about video games.
I mean, we already talked about a dog forever last.
Yeah,
What do you eat for
dogs are everybody loves dogs.
I feel like it's okay to talk about them right now because survival mode is currently airing.
That's fair.
That's true. Yeah.
And we have just a hell of a season finale coming up.
Life is unpredictable. Cover what you can't see coming. When good systems and appliances go bad, you need a plan. American Home Shield covers parts of...
I don't want to keep hyping it up, but truly, that last episode of Survival Mode is
talking about in every possible
dude,
moment.
it's crazy.
Shane shared the story when you were gone. We talked about it in Watch Your Weekly. We talked about it right now.
We're really
you guys are like in Ghost File talking about this one episode.
It's just, I can't believe that we made something that could actually make me laugh, because it's hard to laugh at yourself. It's like weird. But because we were so out of it,
something and you're on screen and you're making jokes, you're like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's the normal response. But like in this particular case, because we were in such a heightened state of fear,
It was visceral.
It was almost like I wasn't watching ourselves. It was like,
well, good news is Annie also told me it's extremely funny, and so I believe you because of that.
Yeah.
Because you've said it 30 times and it's on different platforms.
Next.
Well, shall we move on to? Are we saving hallucinations till last?
We should.
We should save pencils till last.
I love pencil.
Whoa! Lucky you.
Talk about this.
I love Turtles delivery. It's like, I like turtles. I love pencils.
Okay, you're a great zombie. I like Totos.
That's very good.
My piano teacher comes over to my home, and he teaches me piano.
Okay.
And he's always asking me for a pencil, because he's got to write little notes and in my practice book, tell me what to work on, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've been really lacking in providing him good pencils. They're not often sharpened. Sometimes the erasers have that. What's that thing when erasers get like they're like a hard shell?
Yeah.
Where they don't like
erase
erase it.
and it leaves a
Red
residue,
mark?
like a snail mark.
What's that?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
When you have shitty pencils.
I guess they're just really old when that happens.
You rock
right?
like a Ticonderoga.
They like calcify.
Ticonderoga.
Well,
Can we talk about Ticonderoga? Oh, I'm sorry.
okay. Ticonderoga is a trusted brand.
so
It's
opinionated on
overrated.
Well, that's
So
the thing.
overrated.
Yesterday, I was doing some research and I ordered some new pencils. And I'd like to tell you about what brands I ordered. And I guess I'll do a follow-up to this once I
Pencil brands.
Once I get them all.
Can we do a
So
pencil
regular.
It's so excited.
Yeah.
Brian's so confused.
Shane uses pencils.
You guys can try them as well.
Let's get this
when I-
piano guy on the pod. I want to hear him actually review your style.
No.
So regular
I don't
pencils,
want
not colored pencils.
BIC guy, Bic. Is that how you say it?
Big energy.
I was like, I'm not going to be the one that brings it to that level, but...
Also, chime off in the comments if you've got recommendations for pencils, but here's what I've gone with. I've gone with Forest Choice No. 2 graphite pencils. That's a 12-pack.
Is it a mechanical? Are you a mechanical guy or are you
No, these are all wooden.
wooden with sharpener? So you have a sharpener at home.
I ordered a sharpener as
I
well.
use a mechanical pencil in high school once.
I've ordered Golden Bear Blue No. 2. Those are supposed to be.
Isn't
Those are
it
nice.
crazy that you had to sharpen your pencil and like before mechanical pencils?
I've ordered. I don't like mechanical pencils.
Sharpeners, but do they still have those sharpeners in classrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's?
Wow.
I've ordered. 550 pencils and I've ordered 558 pencils.
Yeah.
It's like
These
three
are
different
our
people have a
best-
different conversation.
These are our best internet friends that are Kelsey and Garrick and Zach. Whatever that means.
Both of them.
There's one that. There's one. This. Here's what I'm really after, and maybe I'm ignorant on this topic. I've heard nothing but high praise for Palomino Blues.
Can we?
Sounds like fucking cigarettes.
Palomino Blues.
I only smoke Palomino Blues.
They're supposed to be so good, but I simply can't find them anywhere. So
out, huh?
yeah. On a lot of these, I've ordered B grade graphite. B grade
as opposed to A grade.
Well, there's like HB. B is a little softer, so you get a darker, stroke. A dark stroke. Dark stroke with your big bick. So, anyway, so I've ordered
this podcast PG.
I've ordered 4 different brands, and I will report back to you. But God, isn't there something so nice about a nice box? I mean that, but look at it.
So stupid.
Put your big bics in. Look at this though. Isn't that a nice? That's a nice box. That is really
Even
nice.
goes,
These are the
make it
Mitsubishi ones.
PG-13. Look at this
The
box.
box that they come in is just really stunning. I love writing utensils.
Turn the fan on.
I ran all these past my friend Steve, who's
We have
who's
Honey
an
Nut
architect.
Cheerios.
Not
I'm gonna
Steve,
eat
a different
that.
Steve. My friend Steve, who's an architect. Steve Albert, you know him. Yes.
And
Yes.
possibly a peanut butter and jelly
Good-
sandwich.
He's a good knowledge on a watch.
He gave me this watch. He's a big pen guy.
Yeah.
And I said,
I can see that.
well, yeah, an
I
architect.
trust his opinions, though.
architect.
He has a way
Would
of
you need a
like.
pencil though? Because if you're
Well, that's what I
Monster
said. I said,
blows up.
you're a pen
What'd you
guy.
say?
I assume you're also a pencil guy. He said,
That's fantastic.
absolutely.
So speaking of
Oh,
pencils,
you need both.
you know what I fucking hated growing up?
Do you want to
Those
give me
pens
some
that
Honey
were
Nut
erasable.
Cheerios? Victory is mine. You really need the shit take. Wow. It's like you're making big plans. It's like you're just getting a bowl of cereal.
I'm thirsty. I don't know.
Tell Francesca to drink some water. Chocolate. Loosey goosey in the shoulders. WagonWatch.com for all my content. Hello. My sound should be working. I'm watching, well, I'm waiting for my bowl of cereal to arrive. and watching Watcher podcast on YouTube. Thank you. I'm full of weed. I just got it today. Very fresh. It tastes like grape. Smooth. I'm very high. Yes, I have 4 tattoos. No. See it on my website at WagonWatch.com. You can buy my merch there too. Nikki, stop yelling at Dad. I was telling Nikki to stop yelling at Dad.
Ah.
That's it.
Yes.
I love you. Ryan got a dog.
I did. No, I never seen that. After I'm done my homework, I want to ask you, can we watch that?
Yes.
Yay.
Where's there we go. Back to hallucinating.
When I'm getting dressed, I think about what I want from the day or the night.
Where's pencils?
They eat it, you know?
Ooh.
It almost smells like a good salty meat or something.
It's a little preview for.
I guess they're just really old when that happens.
You rock
right?
like a Ticonderoga.
They like calcify.
Is that what you got? Ticonderoga?
Well,
Can we talk about Ticonderoga? Oh, I'm sorry.
okay.
Pencils. Oh my gosh, they're obsessed about pencils. I like socks. Everyone needs socks. I put my face on some socks. People walking around in my socks. Why not socks? All season, all purpose. My cereal has arrived. What you got? Got their snacks. Ooh, you treating yourself.
Ticonderoga is a trusted brand.
Wally, get down.
Well, that's the thing. So yesterday I was doing some research and I ordered some new pencils. And I'd like to tell you about what brands I ordered. And I guess I'll do a follow-up to this once I get them all.
Can we do a pencil review on the pod?
Yeah, we can do a pencil review.
Shane uses pencils.
You guys can try them as well.
Let's
when-
get this
when I-
piano guy on the pod. I want to hear him actually review your style.
No,
I like your ability.
no, I don't want to.
Like Ryan's guitar.
B-I-C
Guitar.
Bic? Is that how you say it?
Big energy.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was like, I'm not going to be the one to bring it to that level, but
Also, chime off in the comments if you've got recommendations for pencils. But here's what I've gone with. I've gone with Forest Choice No. 2 graphite pencils. That's a 12-pack.
Is it a mechanical? Are you a mechanical guy or are you
No, these are all wooden.
wooden with sharpener? So you have a sharpener at home.
I ordered a sharpener as
I
well.
use a mechanical pencil in high school.
I've ordered Golden Bear Blue No. 2. Those are supposed to be
Isn't
really
it
good.
crazy that you had to sharpen your pencil like before mechanical pencil?
I've ordered. I don't
Yeah,
like
it's like it's so hard to sharpen a
Did you
pencil.
have those sharpeners in classroom?
Yeah. You know what's? I've ordered Uni Mitsubishi 9850 pencils, and I've ordered Tombow 2558 pencils.
Yeah, I love those models.
There's one that. There's one. This. Here's what I'm really after, and maybe I'm ignorant on this topic. I've heard nothing but high praise for Palomino Blues.
Can we
Sounds like fucking cigarettes.
Palomino.
Palomino Blues.
I only smoke Palomino Blues.
They're supposed to be so good, but I simply can't find them anywhere. So
Out, huh?
yeah. On a lot of these, I've ordered B grade graphite.
As
B
opposed,
grade.
as opposed to A grade.
Well, there's like HB. B is a little softer, so you get a darker, stroke. A dark stroke.
Yeah, dark stroke with your big bic.
So, anyway, so I've ordered.
This podcast PG.
I've ordered 4 different brands, and I will report back to you. But God, isn't there something so nice about a nice box? I mean that, but look at to put your big picks in. Look at this though. Isn't that a nice? That's a nice box. That is really nice. These are the Mitsubishi ones. The box that they come in is just really stunning. I love writing. I love writing utensils. I ran all these past my friend Steve, who is he's an architect. Not that Steve, a different Steve. My friend Steve, who's an architect. Steve Albert, you know him.
Yes. Yes. Good knowledge on watch.
He gave me this watch. He's a big pen guy.
Yeah.
And I said,
I could see that.
well, yeah, an
I
architect.
trust his opinions.
Architect.
He has a way
Do
of.
you need a pencil though? Because if you're
Well, that's what I said. I
mocking
said,
things up,
you're a pen guy. I assume you're also a pencil guy. He said, absolutely.
Well, speaking of pens
Oh,
and
you need
pencils,
both.
you know what I fucking hated growing up? Those pens that were erasable. Because they were never
They're never
actually
good.
erasable.
They're
It
never
was
good.
like it was
That's
like
terrible.
a ghost of a text.
Yeah.
on a page.
I have bought some of those that are. The tech has progressed.
Ghost
interesting.
text.
The tech has progressed.
Your pride and joy is measured in acres. Keep them looking their best with versatile utility vehicles, professional grade mowers.
You know what's weird is I'm most like most kids, I did not enjoy going to school that much, but boy did I love getting new supplies for the season.
oh man,
Like I would have my pencil box and it would be like my prized possession, and I would be very like just
Felt so
anal
rich.
about my presentation
yeah.
and how all my little tools, my erasers.
Did you ever lose your pencil box? That's the
No.
worst feeling in the world.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
Did you have a story connected to that?
No, just
Well, I guess a pencil box does
all your-
have a lot of pens and pencils in
Yeah,
there.
it's
The little
your
erasers.
favorites, and then you lose that thing, and
You could put stickers on your pencil box too,
That's always nice.
which is nice.
You
I
just
want to get a
stickers.
pencil box.
Yeah, like
There's
the
a
ones
brand that I
like
really like called Penco. Great pencil boxes, great notebooks, great pens.
Were you a white eraser guy or a pink eraser guy?
Pink.
I like the white one. I thought they had the white ones had like a texture and consistency to them where you could kind of bounce them on the desk, and it was like
and such a good Falcon smell.
it was a good smell. The pink ones, I didn't like the shavings that would come off of the pink ones. Because those were like, it's basically just a bigger version of what was at the end of your standard number 2 pens.
I would
Not
love
the
a
rubber.
cocktail that smelled or tasted like hot eraser, you know? When you really erase it hard and that thing's getting real hot.
Let's back up there for a second, because that suggests that
Or like,
you've tasted the hot shaping.
well, it makes me hungry. I want to eat it, you know?
Ooh,
It almost smells like a good salty meat or
It's
something.
a little preview for an upcoming episode of Top 5 Beatdown.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the?
It's objects you wish were food. You could all. I don't care about spoiling that because it's hard. It's a hard list to make.
It's a hard list.
Erasers may or may not make an appearance. No mechanical pencils for you though.
They're not my jam. I love
Chalk.
the graphite is. I don't know. They're just not for me. You
like,
can get ones with like bigger
Sweet marshmallowy
lead or graphite.
cigarette
Yeah,
shaped
food.
Yeah.
You know what was really
Yeah,
satisfying?
very marshmallow.
Though? When it was skinny, because sometimes
Like
it would
Pock
break.
Days,
When you would have to
covered in,
take
like, cigarette
and reload
pack.
the mechanical pencil, you'd have to stick it through
Maybe
the
like
tip,
a salty
and you have
marshmallow.
to slide it in.
Yeah.
And sometimes if
Why
you
would
go
you
too
ruin
hard,
things
it'd
with
snap in half.
salt?
But if you got
You
like
got a
long
salty
one all the
attitude.
way in,
Fuck it.
very satisfying.
Do you remember that thing where you would like hold the end and be like, I'm giving you a shot?
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I'm shooting up in class.
Yeah. It's fun.
Can I make an observation about you?
Sure.
Because you not liking mechanical pencil scans with something I've noticed. I think sometimes you don't like when something is almost too efficient. It kind of takes out the novelty or the, I don't know, not the novelty, but just like the earthly nature of it. Because I noticed that
That's a good.
with pens, you like a pen that you have to refill with ink that has a very fine tip that requires a certain kind of skill to use it. A pencil, same thing. You have to sharpen it. It has to have a graphite. You're literally shaving it down to sharpen it. Whereas a mechanical pencil, it's just like kind of cheap. You're putting in like a reload.
I do like the woody nature of a pencil, and I do like a fountain pen.
Yeah,
I got Sarah a nice Kaweco fountain pen for Christmas, and she's fountain pilled now.
Is it the efficiency of something that's like just a normal ballpoint that bugs you, or is it?
No, I've got plenty of ballpoints that I love. I'm a pen sicko.
Well, I know you like ones that have a little bit more.
How about this one? Sometimes it's just
You have a pen in your pocket?
Stephen loves pens. You don't know he's obsessed with.
No, I didn't.
Sometimes
I
it's
didn't know.
just the color. I'll go. Do you want me to go get some more pens right now?
You should go get
No.
some pens. Oh, he has some really good pens, though. I don't like pens like he does, but I do enjoy watching Shane talk.
Wait,
about
let me go
pens.
get one of my favorite pens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Is it next to one of your 18 Burt's Bees? Guy carries around a lot of Burt's Bees.
I didn't know he was a pen sicko.
He loves pens. He almost got me into it.
I didn't know he was a pen
I truly do
sicko.
enjoy watching people talk at length about something they're passionate about. There's just something about that I very much enjoy, which is, kind of congruent with what we're doing over here at Watch. Or most of our shows are about some sort of obsession that we all like and want to earnestly explore. So
Francesca.
it shouldn't surprise anybody that Shane likes pens in that sense that he, well, I guess it would surprise some people, but it shouldn't surprise people that he has things that he is obsessed about.
I was watching Watcher Weekly old episodes like from 2020 this past weekend.
Doing some reflecting.
Francesca.
And Shane said something that I was like, oh yeah, this makes total sense now. He was like, yeah, it's been great. It's great to work with you, Steven, because you think of things that I would never in a million years think about.
Excuse you, Wally. Wolf. Francesca, whoa. Hey, sweetie. Okay. Two. Can you get down? Okay, take these bowls downstairs, put them on the kitchen counter, please. Is Francesca downstairs?
Yes.
Is she awake?
Yes. She's on the switch.
Oh, tell her to come here.
Okay.
Think I'll be playing games with me. Quit playing games
And I
with
think it
my
goes both
heart,
ways, 'cause,
bitch.
like,
I'm not playing,
the things
I
that
will
Shane is
take your
fascinated by,
switch.
I just want to get it done. I do not. Not that I'm not a pen guy. I can appreciate a good pen, but I'm not going to be like a pen sicko.
In the box, we are seeing an unboxing here.
This is unboxing
in the Pod Watcher set.
Well, this is one of my favorite pens. Andrew Olnicki,
That's
also
a short, stubby guy.
Also a pen man.
I was about to say that this really scans with what Andrew talks about on our road trip.
Well, I was when we were in.
Let's hold it. The weight.
Have you held this pen before?
Yeah, I have.
I called you.
No,
Don't
I already
play
have
games
guys
with
on
me.
it, but please tell me what you like about this pen.
Playing games.
This is a brass Kaweco Sport.
Games in my heart.
Shit, did not expect that.
Yeah, right.
So it's short, but then when you open it up, it's a
There you go.
standard pen.
It's not a shower.
Make sure you're
How does
drinking
this
water, okay?
work?
Did you eat
Well,
today?
it works like.
Like, are you refilling this
Did you
pen?
eat well?
Yeah, I actually I had lost this for a bit, and then we found it, and I put some I put some purple ink in it.
Purple?
Interesting. I thought that was nice to go with the brass.
Can I try something too? I'm gonna try to spin it in my hand.
Okay.
I like a good pen that has like good.
Be careful. I don't know if ink's gonna fly out of that, but
I don't think it's gonna spin. Oh, it does. Okay.
Whoa! I've never seen a better spin pin in my whole life.
It's hard to spin this
All I'm
pen.
thinking about is when he knocked over that
Spin
drink.
it.
The thing I like about this stuff is like, you know, how pens have that like little clip so you can like put it on like a notebook or like in your shirt pocket. I would stick my thumb in between that, and almost all of them would snap off eventually. Because eventually I would just do too much.
Well, this one is actually this has a clip that is purchased separately. Just put it on here. Anyway, when we were in
Purchased separately.
when we were in New York with Ghost Files Live, and
Pen boy.
Andrew was there shooting Food Files with us. He was like, "Oh, I took Katie LeBlanc to the pen store."
I remember this. I remember this.
He was like, "She bought a brass Kaweco Sport," and I was like this one.
Let me hear some pen sounds into the mic there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, so I had lost this. It was just in our apartment. It was under our coffee table, which has some storage here. You want me to write this?
Yeah, turn your mic to paper.
Okay, here. Okay. You ready?
Pretty good.
That is really good.
Satisfying.
That sounds like a satisfying scratch.
It's a satisfying scratch.
Are you into ASMR at all?
No. It
No.
drives me insane.
Unintentional ASMR.
I buy into that.
Every time they bring something up, Steve would always be like, "Nah, I can't stand it." It's like, what about food? No. Drinks? No. Free time? No.
I like when people are making ASMR videos, like roleplay and all that stuff. But like, I could watch the unintentional ASMR montages forever, like people making drinks or writing on paper. Doctor visits that are like for school.
To me, that isn't even ASMR, really. That's just satisfying sound.
Also, wait.
So that is ASMR.
Smell this pen.
Hey.
Get down!
Get down.
Hey! Get out of here! Mumble rapping! Blah! Oh.
Boo.
No. Static shock. Alright, get down. Get down, Wally. Thank you.
So brassy. So brassy. Did you smell it? Get a sniff of that?
He's just like a low grumbler up.
That
Hey,
smells,
boo!
pennies
Suck.
and
Go
stuff.
to it.
What is this?
Don't kiss me in the face.
So I had lost this in my apartment. Found it over the weekend because we cleaned out our coffee table and it was sitting there. And
That's the best.
it gave me a little job to do because the ink
No
had
weed
sort
for
of
you,
coagulated
neurotic
a little
dork.
bit in the nib. And you can buy a replacement nib, but I actually just ran
Of
it under
course
hot
he
water. and
is. Look at
cleaned
his
it out
dad.
And then got it going. So it was a fun little job.
Isn't that the best when you've given up on finding something that's lost and you just stumble upon it when you're doing something productive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But also, it's another one of those. And
well, that's not great. No, yeah. That happened to me with my AirPods. I thought I lost them. I found them when I was cleaning the house.
This is my other fresh pen. This is unopened. You want to check it out real quick?
Yeah.
What do you got
This
there?
is from a company called Stology. It's a
Stology.
stationary standard and technology. This is an
Alright,
oil-based
stop shaking.
ink ballpoint pen. Just low viscosity.
Put your hair out.
Hey, good dog. No. Down. Down.
Get down before I slap you with my socks.
Get out of here.
Stop playing with
Where
it.
did I'm trying to remember where I
I'm
came
gonna
across
get you.
this. Because I bought one of these somewhere. It's a clicker. That's nice. I was just intrigued by the low viscosity of it all. This is a 0.7.
It's so dumb. Wally, go downstairs. Downstairs. Go,
Stop
go, go.
yelling.
That's millimeters. It refers to.
You're next.
Oh.
Okay, go.
0.7 is I think it's the goated millimeter size of a.
Right.
Yeah, I
He
want to try
just
something.
doesn't want to be
This is-
down
this is
there.
perfect.
He's like, whatever.
This is smooth.
He's back.
Piece of smooth.
You know what I like about this? I think it was a good pencil.
You want to lay down up here like Sarah?
No.
I'm a lefty, baby. You're a lefty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we've covered that before.
It's been discussed at some point.
Is that not smooth?
It is. I mean, I'm the wrong person to test it on. I could appreciate other people's appreciation of
Do you
it,
like
but
a
I don't
smooth
feel
or
like
a scratch?
I don't. It doesn't really matter to me. My biggest
Scratch.
thing is the only thing I care about with pens is that my
He's always ready with a decision.
like a grip.
So, do you want this or this?
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
me and Stephen Lim
Might be more of a
be
technique.
decisive.
Yeah, she's more about
Oop.
your hand muscles.
I just like my thumb being pressed
Hey.
against something squishy.
Hey, cutie.
Okay.
Do you really
You like your
grip
chips?
it? Here. This should
I
be
bet
They're
you
tasty.
this guy.
Yeah, you see Wally.
You got it in a chokehold.
I do really grip it.
No,
I have
he's
until
not going
I
to eat your
brush my
chips.
teeth
You eat your
very
chips.
intensely as well,
You're not supposed to.
which I'm not supposed to.
You're supposed to actually brush quite lightly.
Yeah, I started flossing too. It sucks. It's it really is painful.
That's really good.
And I've also
Who
started.
convinced you? Was it me?
Mm.
Tell me it was me.
No, it was
Give me
kind of
credit.
more like going to the new year. I was like, I'm gonna start flossing, and I'm gonna actually start taking care of my face and actually do some sort of skincare routine. That's good. So I went and got some CeraVe from the drugstore.
CeraVe.
Is that what's called? Wow.
Did you see the picture of Michael Cera? When she went back to CeraVe?
He could have said that any stupider
He was signing it in the
CeraVe.
store. I don't know if he's like an
It's
official
like, it's not
spokesman or
Robbins.
something, or if he's doing like a brand deal or something with them, but someone was like, they spotted him in a store signing boxes of CeraVe.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty fun. That would be funny as how they made him their official sponsor. Do you guys do any kind of skincare?
Yeah.
No, I should.
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind was. I was like, I should get.
I get into it sometimes and then I stop doing it the next day because I forget or I'm lazy. Actually, I mostly just am too busy with work to even think about my personal life. That is the main problem.
No, but the one thing that I found with flossing and doing, because I've only done it for a couple days now, so I'll say that.
Well,
But I will say it's nice because it kind of relaxes me before bed. It's like almost like all right, if I'm gonna
It's a wind
ritual.
down. Yeah.
dick around on my phone and do stupid shit, I might as well do something productive, and then I can do that. And by the time I get all the stuff done, it takes about 30 minutes to do everything. Then I'm tired.
What are you doing for 30 minutes?
Wash your face, brush your teeth, floss. You know, not 30 minutes. It feels like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's probably more like that.
Yeah, I like to, when I do that, I put in, because I don't always listen to
AirPods?
Yeah, I put in AirPods and like listen to a little podcast or
I was thinking that last night. You gotta start doing that.
when I went on my run yesterday, I for the first time in my life, I listened to a book on, like an audiobook.
I could only do that for the first mile or two when I'm not wanting to die, and then as soon as I start to feel myself kind of like starting to slip, I need to put on music. But for that first like mile, it's actually pretty nice to listen to like a podcast or an audiobook.
I do it the whole time.
Man,
I've never been able to do that in the past, but I think it was I think it's the fact that I started reading the book not in audiobook form, and then I was like, I'm going on a run. Maybe I'll just like keep it going for
what book?
East of Eden.
Interesting. You've never read that?
No.
Huh.
I started it 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've read Grapes of Wrath and Of Mice and Men, but that's one of the, I haven't read that one.
I have a hard time going back and forth. You know, because when you finish a run, you want to go back and read it.
It was interesting because I did get home and then I picked the book back up and I did kind of like skim over what I'd heard, and it is interesting. It is different. It's more satisfying to see the words. I don't know why.
I agree with that. I feel like I actually am digesting them a little bit more.
That was my concern, and I didn't have a
Get that
hard time
visual
with that.
digestion
Are
going
you
when
reading
you read.
primarily fiction or nonfiction? Because I find that I read primarily nonfiction, but I want to start getting back into fiction.
I primarily read
primarily fiction,
and
but not.
biographies.
It's like fiction that might as well be, I don't read like a lot of
Mostly
like
fiction.
fantasy or outlandish stuff. It's usually fiction.
Gotcha.
based on a true story.
Yeah. And every now and then it'll be something a little more like, I guess the nonfiction I read is like biology, natural, what have you.
You know why I want to read fiction?
Wow,
It's
this is
I
what I'm
aspire to the
currently
idea
reading.
or the accomplishment of one day reading a book that's fiction and then having
You
it.
can do that.
Well, no,
I believe
yeah,
you.
just reading a book. Just reading a book. But I'm talking about like the rare sensation, for me at least, of reading a book that's fiction and then having it one day being turned into a movie.
Oh.
Just because I've never had that happen before. Every book that I've read that's been a movie, I read it after I saw the
Harry
movie.
Potter? You didn't read Harry Potter first?
No, because by the time Harry Potter, I started to read them, the movies were already coming out. I saw the first
you were
one.
late.
I saw the first couple, and then I started reading the books, and I was always a little behind. But there's never been a book that I read that was just on its own, and then eventually got turned into a movie.
Lord of the Rings? Not that either, no.
No. Have you guys read
Yeah,
that?
both those were
I'm trying to think
previous.
past.
It's interesting, right?
Full. I feel like a lot of stuff that gets turned into movies is not stuff that I'm generally. I feel like I'm usually trying to like catch up on older books. I did read Killers of the Flower Moon before the movie came out.
But you knew that at that point it was already being optioned.
Yeah, that's the thing though. If you are aware of a book that sounds interesting and you read like, oh, it's been optioned, then that's the time to read it.
I feel like
Knock
that
it out.
might not. I'm talking about even before that, like reading
you're
a book.
not imagining it in your
Yeah, reading a book and going, they should turn this into a movie, and then one day it gets turned into a movie, and then you get that dopamine hit of like, oh my god, that's actually going to be a movie now. Like I wish.
I remember in college at some point when the early rumors was like Spielberg's going to do Ready Player One because he had the rights for a while, I think, and maybe it was after college.
Let's get to work. One woman is behind all this.
Esa mujer no caminaba como la novia de nadie.
¿Cómo caminó?
Como la jefa.
Griselda.
There is no other artist community in the whole state of Florida.
And I started reading
Fuck
that,
Florida.
and I was like, this fucking sucks, man.
Is the book bad? Or the,
I think
people like the movie, but like,
I think the book maybe works for some people. I don't know that it's outright bad. It's not my bag, baby.
interesting.
I read a book a while ago over the pandemic called 50 Tears for Rain. I wish they turned that into a movie.
Whoa,
It's really good.
that sounds good.
It's kind of it was a dark book though.
You're a dark guy.
I am a dark guy.
Yeah. He's fucked up.
Mari reads a bunch, probably like a book every 2 weeks.
That's wild.
She loves reading, so in our library, like there are just books everywhere around the house.
I
So
love that life.
I'm just gonna start reading some of the books she's read. She's reading this one book right now that it's not. Some people think it's gonna get turned into a movie. It's not official yet. I forgot what it's called. It's like the 7 Lives of. I forgot what it was called. It's about this lady who.
The 9 Lives of Chloe King.
Maybe that's
Which is probably it.
Is that the book about the? It's a fictional book about an actress who's kind of like a Lucille Ball type, and then the book follows a reporter.
The 7 Lives of Leo Bellamy?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Salami? Is that like a combo of bologna and salami?
Bologna and salami.
That sounds good though.
Bologna and salami?
Yeah, bologna and salami.
that's-
Kind of like twins in a way.
Is that what gabagool is?
I don't
Gabagool?
I don't know what gabagool is.
Capicola.
That's what Tony Soprano loves to eat.
Anyways, should we get to my last thing here?
Yeah,
before we get-
hallucinations.
It's not going to be a long one because
We've got a fun new segment at the end of this too.
Yeah, I was scrolling through TikTok the other day.
He's scrolling. Watch out.
And I have the algorithm that kind of gives you those like creepy things every now and then that comes up, like on Reddit or something like that.
Dark guy.
Anyways, I read there was this one post that was about, if you stare in the mirror in dim lighting long enough, there's an actual effect, like a psychological effect that happens where your face will start to become deformed, like in a pretty gross, awful way.
Did you try this?
I haven't tried it yet, and I was just curious if you'd heard about it, because the reason why I thought about it is because earlier we were talking about the dots, staring at a dot.
We were talking about the dots.
And I feel like that would be something crazy to try. I don't know if it's in this podcast or in like a video of some sort. But that makes sense why people, because when you hear a lot of ghost stories, which I have to read a bunch of them, a lot of them talk about I was staring in the mirror and I saw something.
Or in the dark. Yeah, the same thing happened. Like the low light, I think, is essential because like your vision, your brain tries to recognize patterns. So
Yes.
when it's faced with like darkness, a lot of times
Like
it's
filling in
gonna be-
gaps.
Yeah, I forget the name of the actual phenomenon, but it is something that legitimately happens.
So is that
I did not call
hallucination?
you, but drink some water.
The deformation of your own face?
No, but sometimes people will actually like hallucinate other things in the mirror happening.
wow.
Like, which is like, I want to try this, but it is similar to what you're talking about, where humans just see patterns in things.
Isn't this just a case against ghosts?
Yeah, it could be.
You're making right now?
But I'm never like into the like business of just like making sure everything's a ghost. Like if there's something else that could be at play here, I'm interested in that.
I'm seeing the Troxler effect.
I think that's what it
Also referred to as the strange face illusion.
Yeah, and it also like apparently you start to see out there like you can see like monsters and shit like that too.
Monsters?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, I mean, I guess what's interesting about it is you have to do it for longer than 10 minutes though. So you're staring at it for a while.
Oh, you know what? They're talking about
Why is he called the
hallucinations.
Troxler? Is that some guy's
Got
last
him.
name?
I'm sure it is. Here, let me show you.
Okay.
Yeah, are there accounts?
Yeah.
People being like, I saw the devil. He tried to kiss me.
Do you create?
So if you like it like this, if you stare at this long enough,
Oh, this is cool.
Okay, so
if you stare at the
you have an issue on your phone.
if you stare
So Ryan's showing us an image of, I don't know if people have seen this, but you stare at the cross and it's surrounded by a bunch of pink circles and they're moving.
If you stare at the cross long enough,
Eventually they start to disappear, right?
Oh god, yeah. Dude, this stuff breaks my brain out though. I can't look at it
Have
long.
you seen this, Steven?
yeah, stare at the
It
cross.
just started happening to me, and I
Stare
freaked me out.
directly at the cross.
Getting a little bit of a warning that we are putting this on screen in the YouTube version in just a few seconds, so if you're sensitive to flashing images, please look away.
I honestly can't look at this
We
too
will
long.
put this up on screen. But do you see that the circles are starting to just fade away?
Why does that happen? Is it because your brain is filling in the gap?
That's so weird.
I don't get it.
I love I love on our audio podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do some magic
weird.
eyes.
Let's talk about Fortnite gameplay. Let's talk about your new pencil.
If you have been looking away, just wanted to let you know there are no longer blinking images on screen.
I'm just looking for another one because that one isn't.
Look, Matt. This place comes in like smooth jazz.
No, it's real.
See the
I'm
pink
Latin
circles start to disappear?
Miles.
I did, yeah.
I think that's pretty neat, if you ask me. Ryan's been staring at his phone for 7.5 minutes, trying to find a superior optical.
Only on PodWatch will you find your hosts.
Ah, fuck it, never mind. It's not working.
You're just staring at
It's
a
not
spiral.
worth
Ryan's trying to hypnotize himself with a dangling stopwatch. Right. What are you doing? You can't just show us a spiral.
Here, stare at the center.
I am staring at it. Dude, it's making my head tingle. I can't.
He said it's making my head tingle.
Is that a pop-up scare? It was a pop-up scare.
You just rickrolled me with a clown.
I was trying to find one of the Troxler like videos that turns into a jump scare, but every single one of them was titled jump scare, and I was like, well, fuck, this is not gonna work, because I thought it'd be so funny to get Steven to look at this thing really closely, because I know he doesn't like them already.
So you thought it was a good idea to
Wally, get down.
Steven,
Wally, get down.
cannot see, and then I don't react in
You don't
fear.
come back up here.
Bring up
Okay.
my least favorite moment at BuzzFeed. which is
Goodbye.
Ryan's favorite moment at BuzzFeed,
WagonWatch.com for all my
when
content.
I found it appropriate